Hey everybody, as you know, it is birthday week here at BeckyHiggins.com, and it's no birthday party without a video. So this time, it's a little different because I'm not even talking about Project Life. This is nothing to do with my products or anything. I'm going to address the #1 question that we get, even to our customer service inbox, when it comes to anything not related to Project Life. I'm going to be talking about that neck, or that niche, whatever you want to call it, behind me. It's the #1 question I get. You see it sometimes in pictures that I post, and the question is, what is that? How'd you do it? You know, and so that's what I'm going to do today, is just explain to you what this is and how it works. So before I tell you exactly how it works, I have to tell you the story of how this came to be. It's kind of funny. We were doing some redecorating in our house a couple of years ago, and as I'm sure you can imagine, that was really more of what I was excited about. And David for sure participated. He has great ideas, but it's kind of more my thing. And then one day he came to me and said, okay, I have the best idea for the kitchen. And then he said, you can't say anything. You can't interrupt me. You can't agree or disagree. You just have to be completely quiet and let me just explain the whole idea, and so you can catch the vision. And I'm really glad that he prefaced his idea with that, because he proceeded to say, I have a vision of this niche being completely full of, you know, this wood and whatever, and then we put TVs in there. And I'm like, no, we don't do TVs in the kitchen. We're not doing that. And but that's why he said, don't say anything, because I was like, okay. So I'm just listening, and he goes, now think about it. And then he proceeds to tell me and remind me how much pictures are so important to me, and memories and personal photographs and everyday shots. And that was his angle. And then he also threw in the, and I love technology, because that's him. David loves technology, and I do love pictures and memories, and his vision was that we bring that together, and that would be the focal point in our kitchen. Cool, right? So I was all over the idea immediately. I did catch the vision, and it did involve some creative thinking. So we actually put our heads together with our good friend Joan, who is an interior designer, and John, who is a woodworker who did some projects in our house, and that's how we came up with this. Just so you understand what this originally was, it was all, the niche had this shape, but it was all drywall. So what we did is, John added this wood inside here, and then the molding around it, which was a bendable molding. And then this was kind of the unit that we came up with of involving 2 TVs. And keep in mind this vision, and David's sharing the idea about the TVs, they've never been used as TVs. You certainly could, but we purposely wanted it to be specifically for pictures, and that's what we've used it for. The rest of the space we use for just decorative stuff. It's almost always seasonal. And the one thing that I wanted to be sure that we did was make sure that the bottom ledge is this darker wood and not necessarily white, and that makes it a little bit more interesting. So let's have a look. This is how it works. This actually opens up, and this is one door, and this is just kind of the mess back here with a couple of wires, and you can see where we didn't even bother finishing painting that, although in retrospect I wish we kind of did, but that's no big deal. So you can see how John built this out, so there's depth, and there's, you know, top and the base, and then this, you know, kind of, that goes through the middle. But if you look right here on the actual door, these wood pieces right here are what hold the TVs in. So we got 2 Vizio TVs or screens, and here's the key. They have a USB port in the back. That's the key, because that means that we can plug in our media, and this USB port holds the media, and on the media, of course, is where you put your pictures. Honestly, this is probably one of my very favorite projects in the house as far as home decor. It's very custom to what our likes are, as far as David with technology and me with photos and memories, and it brings it together to feel very custom and very personal to our family. Hope you've enjoyed it.